What's up, people? It's your boy. I want to have a quick little discussion about this card right here. It's called Earthshattering Event. It's from World Superstars. Uh, so um, so the card reads: If a card is sent, if a cards is sent from the deck to the graveyard, target one card in either player's graveyard. Cost: shuffle it into the deck. Also, neither player can send cards from the deck to the graveyard for the rest of this turn. This card came out a while ago, and it is from World Superstars, so it's not like the easiest card to get right now. So yeah, it is climbing up. A while ago, it was worth nothing, 50 cents. It was worth even less than 50 cents. They're like 10-cent cards at one point, and now we're looking at light plays. They're about $3. So with so like 285, then with that dollar shipping, so let's just call it three. It's about 485. So it's getting 45, 385. It's almost a $4 card, and I see why this card hasn't really initially taken off. It is a continuous, it is a normal spell, so it isn't like something that you could activate then it goes away. It isn't a quick play you could chain it anything. It's something that's gonna stay on. It's something that's gonna stay on the field, but the part that interests me a lot is stuff like neither player can send cards from the deck to the graveyard for the rest of this turn, and then also if a card is sent from the deck, oh my, wrong one. Target one card in either player's graveyard and shuffle into the deck. So the fact that you could not only get rid of a card that is that is currently in the graveyard, because it just says target one card in either player's graveyard. So if they have like other cards in the graveyard that you don't want to be in there, and then they send two cards that don't really help them, you could choose to send the other cards that will help them to as for this part of the effect, and then they won't be able to send any more. So if they're running the danger package, they're not going to be able to come back just by starting to send more, send just starting to send more cards to the graveyard to get more advantage. Basically, you also prevent them from doing their current play. So if they were to mill and they were to send a tier element and a Shaddoll monster to try to do like the window play, you could send back the Shaddoll monster or the tier element, whichever one you feel like it, and then you could prevent them from having that the material in the graveyard, so they can't summon, won't be able to summon the wind anymore, and then they can't send any more cards, so it kind of like locks them out. So like I said, I just want to get people's opinion. Leave your opinion in the comments below if you think that this card's gonna be any good. I I don't think it's gonna be on the level of something like Macrocosmos or Dimensional Fissure, to where these cards are like like just like a continuous spell and then a normal trap that you could just flip up and just kind of like stops the graveyard. But I do see this as like a potential option, like especially if you if you want to play the stupid thing with Beat Cop, to where if you could just get if you could if you're playing a sprite, you want to protect this with with the Beat Cop, you can, so that way it gives a lot of extra protection. Because I really do like the whole getting rid of a card that's currently in the graveyard. It doesn't have to be their graveyard, it's either player's graveyard. So if they have nothing in the grave and you have a hand trap, you could you could shuffle your hand trap back to potentially give yourself another hand trap, and then prevent them from sending any more cards. So like if they were to mill cards that suck and then they try to mill again, you could act like this card would and if this card's active on the field, then it would go and stop that. So it would probably make them to where if they're not able to out this card before their plays, they're not really gonna be able to play in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, like I said, go ahead and leave your opinions in the comments below. Tell me what you think about this card. Thank you for stopping by. Peace out, guys.